That was pretty phony. We got Matt Meyer on the line.
Yes, sir.
It's Matt Meyer time, baby.
What's up, man?
Career high in rebounds, 12 rebounds, 9 points, the dagger 3. Man, what a game.
Yeah.
How's it feel? I mean, that was something we didn't get done 2 years ago. Obviously, we beat them pretty soundly at home last year, so it's 2 in a row against Kansas. But how did it feel to get this win, especially coming off of the embarrassing loss in Lawrence, and get some revenge tonight?
Yeah, that's probably the best win for us considering what they did to us at their place. So I think we're all pretty happy about that, and I feel good about those 12 rebounds. So, it's a great night tonight. Time to celebrate.
All right, they were big. All right, so I got to ask you, early in the game, I think the rebounding was like 16-5 Kansas, and the score may have been around the same margin. Did you get a butt chewing in one of those timeouts about hitting the glass?
Yeah, definitely. But it's a lot harder without John here.
Right.
But Flo has been doing a great job. Jeremy's consistently been doing a great job. So we were able to even it out a little bit.
Yeah, well, you were big. You made up. I mean, John is a hard person to replace, especially on the glass. But tonight, you really gave us a tremendous effort. The 10 defensive rebounds were huge. So what was that the best atmosphere you've ever seen in the Farrell Center?
It's got to be up there. We played college game day, I think, my sophomore year,
right?
And that was a great environment as well. But I mean, that's top 2 right there. So yeah, it was great.
We've had some good ones. Villanova this year, Texas this year. Man, it's good to get fans back in the building, isn't it? Does that just give you an extra – I mean, what's that like as a player? Does that give you just that extra lift that you need to get through fatigue sometimes or get key stops? I mean, how important is that home court advantage?
For sure. At the end of the game, it's just like you just don't get tired as much because you just have the energy like flowing through you, the crowd. It's a real thing. I mean, teams win more on the home court for a reason. So, it helps a lot.
Absolutely. You got a question for him, Paul?
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Paul Underwood here. Talk about. We were able to catch a little bit of Bill Peterson's pregame, and he's the one that mentioned that, we're going to put Jeremy at the 5 to screen and roll, screen and pop, that 5 out, nobody in offense to attack McCormick. Just talk a little bit about that and how it worked tonight.
Yeah, it worked really well. Jeremy's a elite player. I mean, probably going to be a lottery pick this year, in my opinion. So, I mean, having him guarded by a 5-man, that's a mismatch. That's a huge mismatch. And he did a great job for us. And then Kendall did it for a couple possessions, and he hit a 3, so that was big. But, I mean, that's one of the big reasons why we won this game.
Well, hey, I know you're from Austin. I know you got family here that you need to get to. But how special would it be to close down the Frank Irwin Center and to have them remember the name Matt Meyer for the rest of eternity?
That would be great. That would be a great thing, to go out with. So
yeah,
hopefully we can get that done.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. But I know they're going to be jazzed and they're going to have a big home crowd. But you guys have won there before, won there quite a few times, and one more time would be great. But I know you got a quick turnaround, so thank you, man. Appreciate you calling in. It was awesome having you on the call-in show.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you, guys.
All right.
Baylor and Texas have a little history at closing things down.
Yes.
1988, who was the last team to play in HOT Coliseum?
Oh, was it Texas?
It was University of Texas.
And did we beat them?
I don't think so.
We'll have to go back to the archives.
Of course.
I remember the Tiny Towel. Do you remember the Tiny Towel game?
No.
Tom Penders. This was back, maybe 80s, early 90s. He was complaining that Baylor beat Texas. They were severe underdogs. And this may be a different – there was two